3 life lessons from the parable of the vineyard workers. The parable of the workers in the vineyard, found in Matthew 20 verses 1 to 16, is about God's generous and unexpected grace, highlighting that salvation is a gift, not something earned, and that God's love extends to everyone, regardless of when they come to faith. The story features a landowner who hires workers at different times of the day, paying them all the same wage at the end of the day, which causes grumbling from those who worked the longest. The parable emphasizes that God's kingdom is characterized by grace and that his generosity may not always align with human expectations of fairness. Here's a more detailed breakdown. The setup. A landowner hires day laborers at various times throughout the day, from early morning to late afternoon. The pay. At the end of the day, the landowner pays all the workers the same amount, a denarius, even those who worked only a short time. The complaint. The workers who started earliest complain, feeling they deserve more because they worked longer. The response. The landowner points out his generosity and right to do what he wants with his own money, emphasizing that the workers agreed to the wage they were given. The interpretation. The parable highlights the idea that God's kingdom is one of grace, where salvation is a gift, not a reward for good works or length of service. Key themes. God's grace. God's grace is available to all, regardless of when they come to faith. Equal value. All believers are equally valued in God's eyes, regardless of their length of service. Reversal of expectations. The parable challenges our human sense of fairness and entitlement, showing that God's ways are not always our ways. Avoiding jealousy. Those who come to faith later are not to be envied by those who came earlier. Kingdom of Heaven. The parable illustrates what the kingdom of God is like, where grace and generosity prevail. May God bless you as you share this message.